So it's Thanksgiving and we've got Christmas coming up, so we thought we'd do a little video on the 5 best things to buy a sailor.
Not 5.
Not 5?
No, it's about, I think it's 8 now, 8 or 9.
It's Thanksgiving and we've got Christmas coming up, so we thought we'd do something on the best 8 or 9 things to buy for a sailor.
Well, 8 things here, and I think one special one.
All special ones
later.
like that.
First, it's your new neat box. Which isn't a neat box, it's an expensive one. What is it? Yes,
well, it's a bit more expensive. The one we had before was called a neat box. This one's called an Enacfire Soundbar. This was £40. I think the neat box was about 20. But this one's better.
It's really good. I mean, you get proper sound through your laptop. Yeah,
it's just a Bluetooth thing, so it connects to your laptop via Bluetooth, and I use it, well, we both use it for the phone as well, don't we? Because we listen to the radio through it. So you can have it around on the boat while I'm working, listen to the radio. We listen to, because we're English, we listen to BBC, either Radio 4 or Radio 2, depending on who gets there
Island
first.
discs. I've become a bit of an addict.
So yeah, this is great. So you can have the radio anywhere you go, and on a laptop, I mean, the sound is just, even with a good laptop, it's not great. This is so much better, isn't it?
Yeah,
so on film night, when we have film night at Anchor, like we are now, this just goes behind the laptop and you get proper sound out of it. It's lovely.
Yep.
Judy's up here with the shower bag. Are you going to demonstrate it?
Yes. No, I am not. It's a good thing. You fill it with water and it heats up by solar power, and then you hang it up and the water comes out here. Now, it did have a little attachment on ours, but that kind of breaks.
It did. I wouldn't go for this model. I think it's a fairly cheap model, the Hillington one. It's just something I found on Amazon.
But the idea is great.
But yeah, works really well.
If you've been swimming, it just gives you a rinse off, and that's all you need, really.
Just put it on deck, like that, in the sunshine.
With water in, of course.
It takes quite a lot of water, actually. It takes, I mean, you do 2 showers, can't it? Easily.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's got a little thermometer on this one, which is actually quite a good idea. Tells you how hot it is, because it actually gets really hot.
Is it still warm?
Boiling. Really works.
Excellent.
Great. Shower bag. It is a good thing. Just get a good model with a shower attachment that doesn't break.
Now, because I write, I spend quite a lot of time on my laptop on the boat, and one of my favourite Christmas presents, I didn't realise it at the time, is this. At the time I said, Steve, why have you bought me this?
I bought you this, my love, because without it you end up running the inverter just to charge your laptop.
Yeah.
And that's not a good idea.
No.
And with this, you can stay up here, can't you? We can plug it in, because it's an old boat, so we've got cigarette type lighter things on it, the sort of things you'll find in a car, and you can just charge it directly from the house bank.
I can. So I can stay out here while we're at anchor and enjoy the sunshine.
So what happens here is this box is just taking it from 12 volt to 16 volt, which is what that needs. Very little loss in that, rather than going from 12 volt DC to 240 volt or 220 volt if you're in the States, AC, and then back to DC again, really lossy. Don't want to do that. So as many things as you can, just use the USB plugs if you've got them. If you've got a modern boat, it'll have USB plugs all over. This isn't, so we've got ones like this, which is a USB type thing. This is made for a motorbike, actually. So, you know, you can just put it in there and wire it in to the 12 volt system. And I've got ones all around the boat. We've got ones next to the bed, haven't we? So we can charge phones and things direct from a USB port there. Really, really useful. You can, if you don't want to actually fit things on, just get things like this, which goes in a cigarette lighter if you've got an old boat with those sorts of things, and that's an adapter that has well, this one's actually got a USB and a USB-C port, so I can charge my laptop with a USB-C lead straight from this. But these aren't very good, because anything that's got these sorts of connections corrode, and you know they you know, in the salt water they're not great. So it's better to get ones like this that they've got the cap. It's waterproof. It's, you know, it's just better. Even then, give it a spray with some WD-40 and some contact cleaner every now and again, and it'll stay good.
And when your inverter breaks down,
which it has at the moment, it saves you. It saves you. I mean, we have other things like this, which is a USB lamp. It just charges with a a little mini USB port in there that's charging all the time from the solar panels. It lives in the shoe cupboard. And actually, you can use it as a battery bank as well. We ran our laptop afloat last night, didn't we, via the USB.
Thank goodness.
So it's useful to have. While we're talking about torches then, one of my favourites, a good stocking filler, is this. So I think this is a really good thing to have just because you use it all the time. There's always something that's sort of at the bottom of a cupboard or in the bilge or something. You need just a little light to go in, and you're going to your drawer to get your little flashlight out of there, and the batteries will be dead and something. This is always charged because it lives in the cigarette lighter, so it's always getting a charge. And it's always ready. And we have one up here and we have one by the chart table, and I use this more than anything else. You just grab it and use it, so it just
So at night when the halyard's banging, you can just come up so you know your torch is there.
What child is this who lay to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping.
So if you're thinking of something a bit bigger as a Christmas present, one of the really useful things we've had, and loads of people have commented about these, are these chairs. Because they can go anywhere, can't they? They're really good because you can just take them anywhere on the boat.
Exactly, and they have a solid back here, you see, so you can just sit down. You can have it at different angles if you like. It's lovely. I spend a lot of time here reading or just looking outside.
I have got plenty of shots of you around the boat.
You have. So when I'm lost, this is probably where I am.
She's taken her chair and gone somewhere. Now I don't know how much these ones cost because we got these from friends in Cartagena, didn't we? You bought too many. But there's a little thing on the side. Where is it? There. Little comfort seat they're called, and it has got a website address, so that's what that is. Comfort Seat, and they are from Holland. I thought they were going to be from Oz because our friends were Australian, but they've had to come all the way from Oz.
And we've tried other ones as well, to be fair. There are quite a few different brands, but I think this is the best that we've found.
Yes. Well, we had something called it's a stadium seat. If you search for them on Amazon or something, you put in stadium seat, it comes up with one. And we had the black ones, but they had a bar in them, which the padding got a bit thin, and it's the bar stuck in your back. These have got nothing on them, so they're just
very simple.
I don't know how they work. It's magic.
They're great.
The babe, the son of Mary.
This was an awkward one to bring back from England because of the size, but it was worth it.
You had to get it in hand luggage, didn't you?
Yeah.
But I did want it. I did need it. Someone in the comments said these are really good, and they are really good. It lets the diesel through. It magically stops the water. So if there's any water in the diesel, it gets left in the top of the funnel, and you can make sure it doesn't go in your tanks.
Good for Christmas?
Good for Christmas.
Now you may not think this is a very special present, but it's lovely. It's a quick dry towel. We use them all the time in the summer. You have a bit of a swim, you come back, you just want to dry off, and you don't want to wait for years for your towel to get dry, which happens with the thick ones. And it also means you can keep this for seawater and your proper bathroom towels for fresh water.
And it goes up nice and small, doesn't it?
Ta-da!
Goes up
Does.
tiny.
Does if you fold it.
Yeah.
Fold it. Yeah.
So you can put it
small.
away.
Like everything else on this boat, it has to fit in a small space. And finally, because Christmas is also about luxury,
Yeah. Ooh.
I thought this would be our present to ourselves this year. Found it in Venice, and it is magnetic. Which
Is it very
essential.
magnetic?
It's not terribly magnetic,
Oh, I
but
think,
it's enough, isn't it? So if you're going, you don't lose your place.
yeah, I think
If you're sailing.
I think we could play with that in a rough sea.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought.
It's good.
It's a bit small, do you think? There was a bigger size.
I know, more expensive. Yeah,
I
well,
like it. I think it's cool.
it's easy to store. It's good as well, isn't it? And this, you can put
Yeah,
things in
and
there.
inside there is where all the pieces go. When you finish.
Excellent.
So I'll play you tonight.
Good.
So those were our top 8 gifts, except there is one extra special one, the 9th gift, which is ta-da, the lights.
Everyone needs cheering up. We've all had a rough time, so if everyone sends someone who owns a yacht a string of lights and we put it up the mast, then we can make the marinas look very nice.
And when we were in Eastbourne, there was a competition for the best decked boat. We never actually won it.
Well, no, because people had things like Father Christmases walking up their mast and things in lights.
I know,
I mean,
very
we didn't quite
impressive.
go that far.
No, they're great. I think they just came out just for that year. I don't know if they kept them on board. That would have been
Yeah.
a bit extreme. Anyway, happy Thanksgiving to all our American friends.
Yes, it is Thanksgiving today. I need to get this done so I can actually send it. So it's still Thanksgiving.
So thank you very much for watching over the year. We have a bit of a celebration. We're celebrating, so no doubt you are as well. Cheers. This is the best Italian Prosecco, so that's what we're having here in Venice. Cheers, thank you for watching, and see you in the new year. Actually, one more before then.
Oh yeah, we'll have another episode before then. This is just an extra.
An extra. Get those Christmas presents in the stocking.
Thanks for watching.